My name is Ashley Vabrock, and I am a clothing designer, costume designer, fiber artist, tailor, educator, etc., etc., etc. I grew up in Westwood, New Jersey, right outside of New York City, in a sweet little town, and had a really beautiful, idyllic, nature-filled childhood, and grew up with a mother who was very artistic and creative, and made all of her own clothes and taught me how to sew at a really young age, which I'm really grateful for. And our lives were always just full of art, and I got a lot of foundation and inspiration and skills from that time in my life. So I work primarily with natural fibers and natural dyes, and I am very inspired by just the nature that surrounds me. Living out in West Marin, I really, really love it here, and I use ocean water as the water to dye my plants in. If I am going to be creating, I want to be really conscious of doing the least amount of harm as possible, and if I can, make a positive impact. When I look back in my life, I hope that I will have learned balance. It's a struggle. It's a constant struggle, and doing so many things and having so many facets in my career, and being excited about a lot of things, and also being someone who really loves to sleep and needs to sleep. Balance is the constant struggle, and I hope that when I look back on my life, I realize that I always struggled with balance, but somehow finally got it. Who knows? But that's the hope. I gain a lot of inspiration from my friends. I am very, very lucky to have a really rich community of artist friends. My friend Aubrey Trineman, who's a photographer, and I collaborate with her quite often. I'm really inspired by her and her work, and I am inspired by my partner, Charlie Callahan, who is an artist and painter, sculptor, installation artist. I also gain a lot of inspiration from childhood movies that I saw when I was a kid, like The Labyrinth and like Fraggle Rock, and just childhood books that I've read, and so that's some inspirations for me. This is a sculpture that I made a few years ago. It's out of hammered brass and copper, and it's a sculpture of my mother, actually, and my relationship with her, and all the wonderful things about her, and all of the darker, more difficult things about her, that you can't just hold on to the good things, or you can't just hold on to the bad things. And I try to deal with difficult things very openly, and that's something that I need for myself, and it's something that I try to lead by example to others. And the way that I want the world to be is to be more open and honest about our struggles, and to have compassion for each other and for ourselves. So that's a goal of mine.